Excellent. So shall we go with Stuart?
Yes. Now this is our definitions group that came into being because of the continuing concern about definitions. It was short-lived, but that's because it was so powerful. It didn't take it that long to make sense of where other people should go. That's kind of our main theme, where other people should go. So, we think, that's Terry and Simon and Adam, and I was pleased to be a part of that group. And we think that definitions deserve a 10 in regard to how important they are, essential they are. And in fact, it's kind of expressed up here. Before definitions, the brain's a little small in its relationship to the heart. After definitions, they start to come into a better balance. We actually should have shown that the heart, in many ways, expands with the brain's help, much more sensitive. Our goal is something like a living glossary. And the standards would be, we don't reinvent all the wheels, some of them we will, but the notion being that you start with the expert knowledge base, that which has been struggled over, argued over for years and years and years in regard to definitions that are of interest to us. And you add to that, expand, clarify, advance, by respecting emerging use, meaning, special applications, agency, organization use, etc., etc. The early targets, they're really very much the ones you have on the wall in terms of the words and so on that deserve attention. Some of them that really stood out for us are these relationships between assessment and evaluation and measurement, the relationship between impact and outcomes, and there were several others. We also thought we'd better look at this. You notice that when Clyde presented and when Natasha presented, that essentially mandates and structure are talking about the same thing. That mechanisms and process are talking about the same thing. And that outcomes or child outcomes and so on are talking about the same thing, but with some overlap, which is important. There's some special constructs there too. And the process, that's a logical one. Gather the material, analyze the material, propose definitions, submit for review and advice to an august assembly such as this, upgrade, post, and keep going. And the responsible party, we decided we would task the IICRD's Child Rights and Practice Accountability Satellite to carry the ball, and we're certainly going to use social networking.